Hi everyone, I'm Brianna and welcome to Roll Initiative. Today we're going to be talking about 5 things that your D&D character really needs. So, let's get started. The first and possibly the most important thing that your character needs is a reason to be with the party. Because a lot of the time, this falls to the DM to get you all together and find reasons why you're working together. But that's really hard to do, especially if your characters have clashing goals or different motives. But if you can give your character a reason why they're out adventuring and why they'd need a party, then that will make the story so much more interesting and easier for everyone. Your character needs a motive, the reason they're out here doing what they're doing. They need something to drive them. That will help you know what they'll do in certain situations, and it'll give you a clear goal for what your character wants. It doesn't mean that is what you're going to accomplish with your character, but it's what your character is looking for. That can even change over the course of the adventure, but so long as your character has something that they're striving for, they'll have a much clearer path, they'll be easier to play, and they'll probably be a lot funner to play as well. Giving your character a point of interest or giving them something unique to them will make them stand out more, make them feel more alive, and it'll give them something unique to them. Whether it's something with their appearance, an item, even a saying, or some sort of catchphrase. Anything that makes your character stand out and that's sort of their thing is really cool and will be really interesting at the table. Adding relationships or people that you knew to your backstory can make the game so much more interesting and make your character feel more alive. Because there was actually people that you knew that the DM can bring in as NPCs, and it'll make your character feel like they're tied to this world, like they belong here. So long as you have one living person in your backstory, that gives your DM something to work with. Whereas if you don't know anyone who's living, if everyone you knew is dead, or if you just didn't really write down anyone that you know about, then that doesn't give the DM much to work with, and your backstory probably won't come into the game, and your character might not feel like they're really a part of the adventure. So it is really awesome to add in people that you knew to your backstory and see if your DM brings them in as NPCs. This one's a bit more optional, more personal preference, but I think it's really neat. And that's giving your character some sort of secret or something that they like to keep hidden or not talk about. It can come to light during the adventure, and it can be really fun and interesting, and it can be a really fun surprise for everyone else at your table. You can even talk to your DM about your secret, and maybe they can tie it into the story. That way, your character could have something important to the plot without even really knowing it. And that can be a lot of fun. But there we go, that's the end of this video, and I really hope you enjoyed it and you found it helpful. And if you did, then I would really appreciate it if you'd consider giving it a like or maybe even subscribing to my channel. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.